Hey y'all, welcome to Pleiadian Point of View. I'm Peyton with Peyton Energetics, and I'm a Pleiadian channel and starseed coach. So in today's Pleiadian Point of View, the P's wanted to talk to us a little bit about a new process for releasing resistance. Now, I always love it when the P's come up with a new process because they're just so good. And so in today's video, they're going to give us a little process to help us break through some of those walls of resistance. But before we jump in and start talking about how to break down resistance, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. So what the P's wanted to offer us in today's POV is a simple little process for releasing resistance just when it happens to sneak up on you during the day. So maybe you have a negative manifestation that you're dealing with, something went wrong in your life, or maybe you're just going through your day and you hear something that makes you mad or puts you into fear. Or maybe you're just sitting around minding your business and you get hit with one of those random waves of emotion, but you don't really know where it came from. So the P's wanted to make a little suggestion for a simple process we can use to release that resistance, just whenever it sneaks up on us. So what the P's are suggesting is that whenever you notice you are in a state of resistance, and usually we identify that by a negative emotion. So whenever you start to feel that sense of fear, or anxiety, or hopelessness. That's been a big one lately. The first thing that the P's are encouraging us to do is just stop for a moment. Because most of us, if we don't catch it right away, we start to spiral out with the mind. The mind will start to tell stories, and then the mental ponies will run away with us. It's how we end up in those mind spirals that last for hours. So the first thing the P's always encourage is catch it as soon as you can. As soon as you notice that you're feeling a little off, just stop for a beat. Now, the second thing they encourage us to do is take about 15 seconds and just identify where in your body you're feeling the resistance. Is it going to your heart chakra? Are you feeling it in your neck and your shoulders? Is it hitting you as like a tension headache of some sort? Where in your body are you picking up the negative emotion? So just identify it. Then take about 15 seconds and just sit with the feeling, whatever it is. But what the P's encourage here is that we sit with the feeling as sensation, not as story. So a lot of us will go to the mind and the mind will start telling stories and run away with us. So instead, what the P's encourage is to sit with it purely as sensation. How does it feel in your body? And for about 15 seconds, give it your full attention. Just see if you can describe it. Is it localized in one area or is it everywhere? Is it kind of pressurized or does it feel like a stabbing sensation? Is it soft or is it strong? See if you can just identify it as sensation, because that'll keep you out of the mind and keep you focused on the body. And then after you've allowed yourself to feel it for maybe 15 or 30 seconds, now this isn't something you have to take a bath in. So they're not saying to sit with this for hours. So you just want to do it long enough to accept the energy so that you're accepting it without suppressing it or avoiding it. So we need less than a minute to do that. Once you have let yourself feel this as a sensation, just let it soak in your body for a moment, acknowledging it. Then what the P's encourage you to do is bring it into your heart. Just call that emotion into your heart, whatever it is you're feeling. And if it is everywhere, just use your intention to call it into your heart. You don't have to really micromanage this, get really in the mind about it. Just set the intention to pull it into your heart. Because as you do this, first of all, you strip the negative imprinting off the energy. So whatever it is that are the negative beliefs that are causing that sensation, that emotion, that resistance, you break it down. So that's what bringing it into the heart is all about. It dissolves it. So pull it into your heart and send it love. It is part of you. So as you do that, you start to break down the resistance and let it integrate through your body. This keeps us out of avoidance and suppression, which we never want to do, because as the P's talked about in a recent video, when we avoid or suppress our negative emotions and our resistance, we force it into the energy field and it gets stuck. which means it starts to manifest. So that's not what we want. So bring it into the heart and send it love, no matter what it is, no matter how icky it may feel. It's part of you. So bring that into your heart. And then the last step that the P's encourage is to take another moment and scan your body, because whenever a wave of resistance comes up, we tend to tense up the body. So just scan yourself and see, where did you clench your muscles? Where did you tighten up? And just breathe into your body and invite your body to relax, because we always want to be gentle with the body. It is only doing what it knows how to do. So forcing it is never a great idea. So just breathing a couple times, 2 or 3 deep breaths, and relax any areas that have tensed up, because some of the emotions that are moving through us as a collective right now are pretty dense. And so the body tries to fight those off. So just taking a few minutes at the end of the exercise, a few breaths, and just invite your body to relax, telling the body it's safe to relax, and you will be rapidly integrating and processing any resistance that comes up. So this is a really valuable process. It can help you move through anything that comes up. So I just wanted to share it, because whenever the P's come up with a new process, it tends to be a good one. So let me know in the comments below, what is your secret process for releasing resistance? I bet there's some good ones out there. And drop that in the comment box. And while you're down there, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.